Former FCC Chairman Michael Powell retires as President and CEO of NCTA. CPUC awards $9 million for last-mile broadband projects. Nexstar ordered to pay millions for fraudulently collecting retransmission fees. Positive Q4 earnings for Frontier and Paramount, and yet another undersea fiber cable cut near Taiwan. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Craig Corbin. Tulum County, California, has been awarded $9 million for 5 broadband projects. The award made by the California Public Utilities Commission from the Last Mile Federal Funding Account Grant Program, which is part of the state's Broadband for All initiative. Thus far, 7,000 miles of fiber are under deployment in the total of 113 broadband projects awarded through this program. 73 of those projects primarily serve disadvantaged areas of the state. Former FCC Chairman Michael K. Powell has announced his retirement as President and CEO of NCTA, the Internet and Television Association. Powell was at the helm of NCTA for the past 15 years. During his time as chairman of the Federal Communications Commission, 2001 to 2005, Powell oversaw the rapid transformation of communications markets into the digital age. During his tenure, the Internet came into widespread commercial use, as did smartphones, Wi-Fi networks, and satellite radio. Powell formerly served in a number of federal roles and as an armored cavalry officer in the U.S. Army. He's also chairman of the Mayo Clinic Board of Trustees and serves on the William and Mary Foundation Board. The FCC has opened a notice of inquiry exploring more intensive use of portions of the mid-band spectrum known as the upper C-band. That's 3.98 to 4.2 gigahertz. In 2020, the Commission auctioned the lower portion of the C-band for flexible wireless use. The inquiry will examine how that spectrum could enhance rapid deployment of 5G services. We'll also be looking at how use of the upper C-band might impact radio altimeters used by the aviation sector in the 4.2 to 4.4 gigahertz band. Taiwan's Coast Guard has detained the Chinese crew of a merchant ship suspected of cutting an undersea fiber optic cable connecting the islands of Taiwan and Penghu. The vessel, Hongtai 168, had been loitering for days in close proximity to the Taiwan Penghu No. 3 undersea cable, which was cut in the early morning hours of February 25th. The incident has been classified as potential gray zone activity by China, which refers to hostile actions that do not amount to an act of war. Taiwan's Ministry of Digital Affairs confirmed that communications were diverted to other cables with no disruption to service. Elsewhere, Nexstar Media Group has been ordered to pay DirecTV $26.6 million in a case concerning retransmission fees. The judgment was issued by the New York State Supreme Court. DirecTV successfully argued that Nexstar had fraudulently collected $10.5 million in retransmission fees for WHAG in Hagerstown, Maryland. The award consists of the amounts of overpayments plus interest and covers all damages and costs associated with the case. Nexstar has indicated that it would appeal the judgment. Fourth quarter and full year earnings for Frontier Communications, very positive. Q4 revenue, $1.5 billion. That's up 5.6% year over year, powered by growth in fiber-based product offerings. 241,000 fiber passings were added during that fourth quarter, with fiber subscriber growth of 19.2% year over year. During 2024, Frontier entered into a definitive agreement to be acquired by Verizon. That transaction expected to close during the first quarter of 2026. Streaming service Paramount Plus has grown to 77.5 million customers. That from Paramount Global's Q4 earnings report. The fourth quarter jump in streaming subscribers, the largest over the past 2 years. The company's direct-to-consumer operations grew by $204 million year over year, markedly better than the 7% drop in revenue from Paramount TV's media wing. Cisco has announced an expanded collaboration with NVIDIA aimed at delivering artificial intelligence technology solutions. The agreement will seek to provide organizations greater flexibility in managing AI workloads requiring high performance, low latency, and energy-efficient connectivity across data centers and cloud environments. At the center of the deal, NVIDIA's Spectrum X Ethernet networking platform, which allows adaptive routing, telemetry, congestion, and low latency. One of the biggest drivers of SVOD services, sports content. According to a new report from Nielsen's Grace Note, Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV Plus, Disney Plus, Netflix, and Paramount Plus, that's all of the industry's leading global subscription video-on-demand services, well, they've significantly increased their sports programming over the last quarter. Disney Plus saw an increase of 471%, Netflix 100%. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on This Week in the Broadband Universe.